As World Environmental Day is observed on June 5th under the theme Land Restoration, Desertification and Drought Resilience, petroleum expert Dr. Vincent Adams remarked that Guyana's ecosystems are endangered. The petroleum engineer elaborated that ExxonMobil is not operating to international standards since the company has exceeded the production safety limit for Liza 1 and 2 projects respectively. Dr. Adams was speaking at a petroleum forum hosted at Carol Lodge, Georgetown, on the topic oil spills, how likely, how bad, and how to prevent.
The permit in itself, the permit says, in every single permit, it says that the operation must comply with the EIA. Today we have an EIA that says the safe operating limit has to be, it cannot exceed 120,000 barrels per day. We were nearly and are operating now at 163,000 barrels per day. So in effect, the EIA doesn't matter.
Adams said that in any jurisdiction where oil and gas activities are carried out, non-compliant operators jeopardizes environmental practices, which includes safety and mitigation for production and profit, and he or she can be dismissed from the company.
You never ever compromise production and profit for safety, and that's exactly what we're doing in other places. Whoever is making those decisions will be fired immediately.
Adams reasoned that once the production safety limit is increased, the impacts and possibilities of an oil spill is greater, and if there are no technical provisions or mitigating factors in place, the environment is endangered. Meanwhile, Gary Aboud, Corporate Secretary of Fishermen and Friends of the Sea, which is based in Trinidad and Tobago, and Melinda Janke, environmental attorney, added their voices on the subject on how oil spills, if not averted, can severely impact the environment.
We are limited to challenging these matters in the court. We have been to the Privy Council on half a dozen times. We have been to the High Court in Trinidad here 2 or 3 dozen times. And there are critical issues that boil down to the health of our people, to the economy of our poor, and to the critical responsibility we have as stewards to pass on something at least in a comparable condition to how we received it. And to those 3 counts, sadly I say, we have failed.
ExxonMobil have come to Guyana to make money. They didn't come here to make Guyana rich. They didn't come here to make Guyana's people rich. In fact, the more that Exxon can exploit Guyana and the Guyanese people, the richer that they will be. They're not here to protect human rights. They're not here to protect the environment, because the oil industry, the products require you to burn oil and gas, and therefore to pollute the atmosphere with greenhouse gases, which causes global warming.
Recent data from the Ministry of Natural Resources show that the Liza 1 project has exceeded its safety production limit, which is currently at 160,000 barrels of oil per day, followed by Liza Phase 2, which is currently at 250,000 barrels of oil per day. Antonio Dey reporting for the AGP Nightly News.